a movement, baby. Civil writers. As I sit on life's podium with my feet up, listening to Pac's genius, blasting loud out the speakers, and recite the lines he writes after I rewrite them nicely. Mean instead of writer, it's ambitions, it's a dreamer. I think about everything that I need to say to my coaches, listeners. I'm trying to voice my people, and thinking that got me thinking back to the leaders we had that made me want to rise and speak up. I have dreams with Martin Luther King Jr. visits me, telling me make use of the things that God has put into me, saying I understand what has become of the world, how corruption has made its way into the different industries. But you gotta keep the faith, cause if not, honestly, it's pretty much in vain what they did to me. And people like JFK and Malcolm understand that killing hope's the game they play. It's hard to keep the peace, I know, especially when they say keep a peace. They tricking you, trying to keep you away from your freedom, catching you riding dirty, or put you in the dirt early. Gotta get woke up, time to make deal of donuts. God is with you, freedom fighter. Teach these kids to grow up before they go nuts. Holding that cane, living as planters, man. Being planted into different hoods for damage these days. I know it's damning to be African American in a land where the standards keep on vanishing. And if you stand against them, they either give you death or give you banishment. Still, you need to be the civilists, the writers, cause those are the most serious, the fighters. The ones screaming peace before fear, love before money, respect before power, and God before everything. You gotta put God before everything. Little freedom fighter, I promise you there's power within the peace. And even the untalented MCs understand that there's power within the speech. You can easily bring a kingdom's highest tower and ours to its knees by simply denouncing this disease. No play like the money in MONOP. No JK like LMNOP. Don't place an alphabet, don't you cap a chance smoking a Sigma. Be like Fry, Omega without it. And I don't need a drink neither, they keep trying to get me hooked. I owe the world nothing but anger and dirty looks. Hope is keeping me high, I never understood any of it. I guess it really was all Greek to me. What wasn't is the fact somewhere some kid is dreaming of a college education but can't afford the egregious fees. Try to get a couple scholarships for nothing. The world tells him that he should result to righteous hustling with a shame. How we teaching our kids to play the game, telling them all them things eventually gon' change, without telling them that the change starts from within. A man that won't die for something ain't fit to live. Let them know what to die for, like making sure that none of our people die poor, physically or emotionally. And no doubt people abuse the system but need a public assistance. A symptom, not a disease. What is refusal to help anybody with less, just because somehow we ain't reached the kind of success that would have us feeling comfortable after writing a check that in the end would extend somebody else's breath. Nobody heard a sacrifice, I guess we feel like ain't nobody worth the sacrifice. We hate doesn't have and only sympathize when what they don't have is life. This savage life. Creative altruism or destructive selfishness. The creative dedicated is making the world greater, knowing they're a minority. They talk with authority, showing heart, making statements. They say it with their chest full. Don't let this hateful game they playin' chess you come at you with they bishops trying to splash. It's just juice, meaning that if it spills, let it spill. Everything that gets empty can easily get refilled. No need to beef with a system that's just only out to kill. Fight them back with your love, let up there's more than enough. And it gets into the clothes of opposers. Lord knows it grows like roses in the middle of a garden, in the middle of a neighborhood, in the midst of the projects. Everybody that passes it stops and takes notice at the beauty created by a movement full of hope and love, which is the weapons the kids gon' put them up. Go in peace as the hateful continue on pushing us. Martin told me when dreaming was needed is feeding them freedom, cause the people got enslaved somewhere taking the scenic. So instead of hearing hope tunes after the sad song, all they get is sad songs, then they cop the remix. We regard the pitiful as if it's full of genius. We in debt, we in jail, we in pain, we in hurt, we in heaven, we in hell after we get in the dirt. And that we isn't blacks, it's anyone in the plight, cause the understand that the world's killing they civil rights. I refuse to play the video game, no activism, putting Jews and strippers all up in my videos lane. It's activism that we need, charity on our minds, altruism in our hearts, integrity in our speech. So go ahead, you can sleep. I speak from life's podium screaming, I have a dream. I have a dream. Yeah, I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream, no matter how it seems. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream, I have a dream, no matter how it seems. Yeah. Civil writers.